Welcome. This is Milton Herring, international speaker, author, trainer, and coach, where each week I bring you inspiring stories, real steps to achieve your peak potential, and an encouraging message to move you from minimal living to a life maximized. Thanks for spending time with me today, and now let the training begin. Hey, Maximizers, thanks for joining me today. And wanted to check in with you today because I am really super excited about 2020. Whenever you hear this, it could be a couple years in the future, but I think it's going to apply even however long this lasts in the on the cloud, and we can access this audio. But 2020, it's been talked about and it's going around that 2020 is the mantra of clear vision. If you think about 2020 and what that means, so 2020 is about having a clear vision this next year, clear vision for your purpose, clear vision for your family, a clear vision for your finances, your fitness, a clear vision for your relationships. How about your business and profession? Having a clear vision of what it is you want to accomplish in 2020 or this next year. I think that's very important, and we don't have to wait until 2020 to start. January 1st, 2nd doesn't have to be the kickoff date. You can start today. You can start now of dialing in and clearing off and clarifying, crystallizing what 2020 will do for you and what are you going to accomplish, because we don't really know how many more winters, how many more summers, how many more springs do we have in our life. So I encourage you to please start to dust it off. And if you're already in the process, let's move on and know what you need to do this next year. I recently just went to the eye doctor, and I'm just noticing that things quite aren't as clear and crystal clear as I would want them to be when it comes to smaller print. And it really challenged me and bugged me a little bit because things are changing. I'm always a person that thinks about the upside to life, and no matter how old I get, to the older I get, that I don't want to subject myself to the normal cultural talk. Well, it's because you're getting older that you're going to experience these things, and I'm always the one to want to fight and want to not just fight, but also progress, right? And knowing that, yeah, I know I'm not 20 anymore, and there's things that I could not do in my 20s that I could partially do them now, but there's things that are changing, and one of those things I cannot control right now, unless I drink more carrot juice. If that's I don't know if that's the issue, but I had to go to the doctor and see an eye doctor, and because I saw this eye doctor, it was really more a burden off my shoulders to be told by the eye doctor that you're probably about 36 to 40 months away from really needing glasses. But if you want to start now, you're more than welcome to kind of start the process. And if it's going to help you now, I recommend it. And, I had to make that choice, right? Do I want to start later, or do I want to start now? And am I accepting his counsel and his advice and his wisdom as an eye doctor that I am going to need it, and subject myself to his wisdom? I had to make that the choice as well. And I think we all have to. And when we're looking at a clear vision and looking at life, that we can subject ourselves to what other people think and their thoughts. And yeah, maybe they're qualified to tell you what they think, and give you some direction in life. If you have a coach and mentor, I would listen. But there are people in your life that maybe are not as qualified, that you really wouldn't take advice from, that want to give you some advice about your future and your vision for your life, and just be cautious, but also be open. And if it speaks truth to you, then accept it and move and take it with you and move forward. If it doesn't, hey, leave that thing behind. All right. But having a clear vision, so allowing myself to become a little bit better and seeing myself. Do I want to continue the frustration? And I got my glasses after a few weeks, and I tell you, it's like looking through a fishbowl. Like I'm a fish in a fishbowl. Things are just kind of wonky a little bit, bumping into everything in my house and trying to figure out the depth perceptions in my from my glasses to what I'm looking at in front of me, far or near, and it's a process to adjust to. Not wearing them every single day, just got them actually, not wearing them all day, but I'm gonna try them out periodically, just kind of see how I adjust to it. But I know that each day I need to at least put it some time to get used to them. I can still see perfectly fine without them, but things are a little more clear with them on, and the depth is a little bit more clear, and the fonts or whatever I'm looking at, it's a little bit more crystal clear, and that brings me joy. Because I don't have to strain as much, or I don't have to be as agitated as much when I'm looking at other things that are maybe up close. And so, wanted to. The reason I share that is just to let you know that even if you had a vision 5 years ago, even if your vision for your life was clear 10 years ago, that things do change. Things get a little bit more cloudy. Things get a little bit more fuzzy. And sometimes, if you need to have an adjustment to your vision and your direction, get it. Get the help you need. Seek the wisdom and the counsel that you need, because you won't go wrong. Find people that you trust, that can allow them to pour into you, and that you can maintain and get that wisdom from. So I wanted to challenge you and also encourage you today. Excited as I am about the ending of this year, 2019, and the beginning of 2020, there's some new goals ahead, some things I want to accomplish and will accomplish. And I'm excited to start the process. It's all a process, guys. It's a journey. It's a game. You got to go for it in life. Don't let what you think could happen stop you from what really can happen. Don't let the worries penetrate your thinking and habits of moving forward and taking a step towards that greatness that you are. And that's my challenge and encouragement for you today. This is Milton at miltonherring.com. And really, all I want to do is to make sure that you are maximizing each and every moment in your life towards success. Thanks for joining me today. God bless you. Please share this if you have an opportunity to, or any feedback is greatly appreciated as well. Until then, guys, God bless you, maximizers.